निकलिए कि دقة وشو
مرګرو دا د کابل ولایت د معتادینو کمپ ده چې
Pakistan attacked a rehabilitation center in Afghanistan, in Kabul, and Afghanistani sources say that more than 250 people have been killed.
As well. According to the preliminary statistics, so far more than 250 addicts which were under the treatment have been killed. And
so sad, very bad. Attacking a hospital is definitely a thing no one can support. But is it a rehab center? What kind of rehab center it is? Because right now, Yalda Hakim is also interviewing the Afghanistanis and trying to build up a narrative that a hospital was bombed, which is a very bad thing. It's against the ethics. Yalda Hakim herself was a refugee in Pakistan, and she completed her initial studies in Pakistan. We gave her refuge. So then she moved to England, and now she is working for different kinds of news channels. So thank you, Yalda, for backstabbing Pakistan. Let's go to the history of this place. It's called Umeed Rehabilitation Center in 2026. But what was it? It all starts from the year 2003, when the initial forces, the boots on grounds, were in Afghanistan. And that was the time when this company, they started building a base here. The name of the base was chosen as Camp Phoenix. And Camp Phoenix, right next to the Kabul airport, providing logistics to all the boots on grounds, and even the helicopters could land here. And it was also used for the training purposes for the Afghanistan army, which disappeared as soon as the Americans left. There's no sign of this whole army. 450,000 people are gone, simply disappeared, vanished. So, there were news that the U.S. is leaving Afghanistan throughout the time. Even the war was over, like in 2010, 2011, 2012. So there were lots of rumors that they are leaving. Eventually they left in 2021. But we have been hearing these kind of things very often. So in about 2013, this Camp Phoenix was handed over to Afghanistanis.
Members of the Afghan government, soldiers of the 302nd Military Police Company, and the 48th Infantry Brigade Combat Team celebrate the exchanging of ownership of what was originally known as Camp Phoenix.
There was a whole ceremony held where the American flag was lowered down, and then that time Afghanistan's flag. Afghanistan has a history of different kinds of flags throughout the time. So they never had one flag. They always change. Even now their flag is different. You could see that. So, but that time flag was raised at Camp Phoenix, and it was still called Camp Phoenix.
In the future, we have a good plan from this area.
So in 2013 onwards, what this Camp Phoenix was used for, now this rehabilitation center, what was it? There were many young Afghan boys who had two usages. One was to fulfill the lust of these Afghan savages, these Talibans, these the long bearded guys with the turbans and the long white robes. They are not interested in women. They are interested in boys, and especially young boys. So there's only two jobs of these young boys. One, you can easily guess what I mean by fulfilling their desires. And second was to brainwash them and then use them as suicide bombers. So Camp Phoenix once it came under that time Afghanistan government, Karzai's government, and they used it for rehabilitation of those failed suicide bombers. So there was a madrasa in this compound. Those failed suicide bombers are brought in, and they were given a new doctrine of, becoming good Muslims and stop exploding yourself. There's no, 72 versions, nothing. So even if you see the videos, the ex-Marines who used to work here, once they went home, their videos, the ones they shared in terms of their memories at this place. Even the general of that time, when he was leaving this camp, he said following words.
It's a pretty proud day for us. It's an emotional day. We put a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears into this. A lot of tears shed to get to where we are today. So we're happy to be leaving.
So they had a great sentiment over here. So for that, they are always, wherever you stay as a military person, you have affiliations with that person. The sentimental value is attached to that place. So I can totally understand that. I can see the comment section under. Many people who have worked at that base, they came to know each other. Suppose one was in 2013 and the other one was in 2014. So they worked at the same base, but not at the same time. So through those videos, they got connected with each other. And that's how the global friendship, evolves. Now, the same Talibans who are today crying that the hospital, the rehab center for drug addicts have been attacked by Pakistan. It's so cruel and so inhumane and so inhumane and so unethical. And they have attacked this same facility twice. And there are 3 videos recorded by the Marine who were stationed right at that time. They recorded the same videos. Video number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, the fuck that up, didn't it?
Piece hit me.
That's every scrap of evidence, every bit of DNA gone.
Gone.
Stay in.
Did you get a shot?
No, I didn't. I hadn't pressed the button.
Yeah, I did. I should have done anyway.
You must give me a copy of your photos.
You can see the guy was not sure that if he has recorded the video or not, but he asked him to send the pictures later. Video number 2. That's made from a very far away place, and you can clearly see this was a truck loaded with explosives and hit the same base. So why Afghanistan Talibans were attacking this base if they were so ethical? The reason being, you see, right now Iran is attacking the Gulf states because the ammunition of Americans is stored in Gulf states. So that's why the Shahid drones, they go and attack those the American bases in the Gulf countries. Same as the case with Afghanistan. Their suicide bombers were kept there, to be taught, to be rehabilitated, to be human beings, not some fools looking for 72 versions up in the sky. So that's why they were pissed, and they attacked the same base twice. It was given the status of the hospital after 2014, and it was under WHO and then one Turkish company. And they were providing all the fundings to this same place, the rehabilitation for the failed suicide bombers and maybe potential suicide bombers, and of course the drug addicts. And those drug addicts were from the U.S. Marines, or because, Afghanistani culture stops them to use drugs. You will not find even a single Afghanistani around you who does drugs. They sell it, they grow it, but for them it's haram. Well, again, 5 fingers are not the same, but very least percentage of Afghanistanis use drugs. And where would they make drugs? They even can't make a needle in their country. This is a war torment. Unfortunately, the war has been in this area for about now almost half a century. It's 1977 onwards. So they have been devastated. They don't have these facilities to make those, like broken bat kind of drugs. But anyhow, again, what I'm saying is that this place was used for the rehabilitation of the failed suicide bombers. Once Taliban took over in 2021, the WHO and the TIKA, the Turkish company, they took their funds back. And since then, this beautiful vicinity it's actually an American base. It has Haskell walls and it's barbed wire all around and concrete and cement and things used for the protection of this base were immaculate. So that's why this is the best place to train the suicide bombers and keep the ammunition. And we can see through these explosions, a normal explosion of a single bomb is different from if a place that is full of ammunition and then, the single bomb hits that ammunition and then you could see a lot of mini explosions from that fume of smoke. And same is the case happening right over here in front of you. It's a war of narratives, and of course, they are going to use this sympathy card. Last year, they said that the cricket team was annihilated by Pakistan Air Force. Pakistan Air Force is one of the best air forces, and we know where we go and hit. And everything is because there are many traitors in your nation, there's a human intelligence on top of that, the digital intelligence on top of that, the satellite intelligence, and this is the whole combo, and we will not let you sleep tight. Anytime you will bring your suicide bombers into Pakistan to kill Pakistanis, Pakistan Air Force is there to reply. Happy 27th of Ramadan and happy Eid in advance. Be humans. Stop doing terrorist activities. Pakistan Air Force Zindabad. Pakistan Bayandabad. Allah Hafiz.